Morning guys, welcome to another review from the Bearded Berserker. Me, Matt, and it's Bank Holiday Monday, and as expected the weather is shocking. It's grey, horrible, miserable, rain on the cards for this afternoon. But I hope you're good wherever you are, whatever you're getting up to and whatever you're doing. I have another review for you, and before we start, huge, massive thank you to each and every one of you guys watching my videos, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, because what I'm trying to do here, I know I've said it time and time again and on every video, is to try and help support, promote and show you guys there is an alternative to these huge massive brands. We have smaller brands. Each and every country around the world has got smaller brands, craftsmen and stuff that we need to really help support, because their products, they're putting so much time and effort and passion and love into creating their products that they've kind of got to compete with these huge massive brands. So their products have to be as good as they can possibly get them in order for them to kind of compete. And the problem facing these small brands as well is they don't have the millions of pounds that these massive brands that they can throw into marketing, promoting and advertising their products. So they have literally got to be top of their game. Now, as with all the reviews I do, skin products, beard products, hair products, all sorts of stuff, I'm completely unbiased. Everything I do is my own honest opinion. I'm not affiliated to any of these brands whatsoever. I have actually used them, so I know exactly what they're like and how they perform, which is why I give you guys kind of like an accurate, honest description of them. I'm not here to blow smoke rings up of brands' backsides, because surely if you're a brand, small business, small company, individual even making product, you want to know almost like the negative negative points more than the positives, because positives are good, but the negatives help you kind of like you overcome the negative things and you create a better product, rather than just saying, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic and there are problems with it. Now, with all beard products, skin products and hair products, I score them at the end out of 20. 20 being absolutely fantastic, 10 being, yeah, kind of all right, does what it says, nothing spectacular. 0, they're crap. So I have two products that I'm reviewing this morning, both hair products. I've done the beard range and beard balm range from Scissor Hands from the Ukraine, formed in 2015, and they also do a range of hair products that they have very kindly sent through for me to have a look at and see what I think of. They've sent me through 6 hair products. I'm going to be doing like 2 products a week and building up and showing you guys which ones I like and which ones I'll use, as to which ones might be good for you but weren't necessarily suitable for me. So here we go. First of all, we're going to look at the packaging. We're going to look at the product itself. Does it work? What I found good with it, what I didn't find so good with it. Then afterwards, once we've done the review, talk about the price and then scoring it out of 20. So here we go. Going to look at both of the actual labels and products tins that they were sent through. So like I say, it's from Scissor Hands from the Ukraine, formed in 2015. Threw it across the table, and this is what they have sent through. Now, straight off the bat, like their beard products, I love the labelling on this. Kind of that whole skull retro Americana sort of, almost look like poker chip sort of outer rings to them. Hold them up close so you can actually see them. That one's got a zombie on the front of it, and this one's got kind of like skull with a bandana. And I love their packaging. It's really top notch. Different colour tins for all of their different products. Now I'm going to put on me goggles for this, because the first product, if I flip it over, hopefully you can see that. Now it gives you a description of kind of like how they perceive the product to be and what it does. You've also got when it was made on the top, made in Ukraine, shelf life 2 years, stored between 0 to 25 degrees Celsius there, and also the ingredients on there as well: beeswax, synthetic wax, cosmetic Vaseline, and citrate scent colouring. And how much is in there, and I really like that. Is all of their products, their beard products as well as their hair products, literally you can see exactly what's in it because they're quite happy to show you the ingredients. So first of all, we're going to be looking at this one, Greasy, and basically this is kind of like a Bryolin, sort of almost like a matte pomade. I do like my pomades, whether it's Greasy, hybrid, as in it's water soluble and stuff like that. So if I open the tin, it comes in a 115ml tin. Inside you get, as with the beard products, excuse me just a second. So inside the tin you get a sticker. That is the inside of the tin lid, so that is nice to see, you know, kind of when brands take as much pride in their packaging and everything as their products, but we all know never judge a book by its cover. Inside that you also get a little sort of pop out leaflet, which is kind of a lot of their products and stuff like that on there, and also how to use the product, which is nice. I think that's upside down, is it? Is it upside down? No, it's not upside down, just the way I was looking at it. Small amount, generate some heat through it, run it through the hands, put it through your hair and style it. Now, as with all of their products, oh, that smells lovely. With all of their products, inside as well, you get a magnet. It's a bendy magnet, so all of their products carry these in there. Otto, the Devil, number 7, which is just kind of quite a nice little addition, if you know what I mean. And inside the product itself, as you can see, I've used it. It's basically like an Incredible Hulk pea green, and straight off the bat this has got a scent of cherry, a massive hit of cherry, and it's almost like a frangipane sort of cherry. It's almost got like an almond tint to it. It's ridiculously sweet, and the scent from this is lasting ages. Literally, you put it in your hair, and even with, like I said in all my other reviews, I work in a hot, sweaty, sticky environment. By the time I come home in the evening, my hair still smells of it, and it's a beautiful thing. Now, basically what this is it's kind of like a pomade grease, but it's got more of a hold to it, whereas a pomade tends to be more of a sort of medium to strong hold. This has got a very strong hold to it, and it's more of a matte finish as opposed to a high shine or anything like that. Now, this is a grease based one, and if you do use pomades and stuff for pompadours and all sorts of different other styles and sort of traditional grease, so rocker styles, you'll know that with classic pomade hair grease, it does take 2 or 3 washes to get it out. There are alternatives that basically you can get hybrid ones which are water based, which means they'll come out a lot quicker, but this is very, very sticky, thick stuff. The scent on it is absolutely to die for. Now, I have used this. It's really nice. It does put a lot of texture into your hair, separation as well, and helps define a hair. It's almost kind of like a cross between a very strong hair cement stroke clay, and a pomade. It's kind of like that middle part that you'll be able to do your pompadours and stuff like that, but with this stuff you do want to really heat it up well before you put it through your hair, because otherwise it does clump. So it's a good product. I really like it. It's got a very strong hold to it, but once you generate some heat through it, almost kind of melts it a bit, so it doesn't harden either. It is workable and reworkable. I do like it, and it's nice to try something different as opposed to the stuff that I usually try, either a pomade or clay or anything. But I do like it, and it was interesting. I used it 2 or 3 times, sort of different ways and methods to see how it worked out, and with this product, less is definitely more. You can always add more product to your hair should you need it, but if you put a massive dollop on your hand and put it through your hair, you can't take it out and you need to wash it, and it will take a good couple of washes to get all the product out of your hair. Not finding any itchiness, dry flaky scalp or residue of the product on your hair, so it does kind of almost go like a clear see-through, but it's a very nice product, and one of the best things about it is that scent. That frangipane almond cherry scent is to die for. So all sticking it all over myself. All good fun, isn't it? That in there, that in there, stick it on there, magnet in there. Happy days. So good product. I will be putting links down below to Scissor Hands, so go check them out. Oh God, I think I smell a cherry. Now moving on, we have this one, Anla. So there's the packaging on that. Put the old reading goggles back on again, and turning it over, you've got your hold, shine, matte, your volume, texture and protection from it. This was made on 10th of the 3rd, 2019, made in Ukraine. Again, shelf life and the ingredients and everything. Now, opening this up, inside, you've got a sticker on the lid. You've again also got your, sorry, it's stuck together where I've been using the product. Your same instruction manual. And flipping it over, you can see some of their products and everything that they do. Which is really nice. It's nice to see. Inside you have another magnet. Lover. And what's this one called? Egoist. Egoist. Oh, egoist. Whatever. There you go. And inside you've got your little I'm bad sort of cover that covers it. Taking it off. This is your standard sort of hair clay. Now it's got a strong hold on it. This one was apparently a medium hold, and this one is apparently a strong hold. I would almost put them at around about the same sort of hold strength, which is a good decent hold. Will hold your hair in place. Now it's your kind of typical hair clay. It's got a strong hold to it and a good matte finish. Really nice for putting texture into the hair. There you go. And it's quite a thick one as well. And a lot of hair products are like that until you start generating some heat through it, which kind of softens them up a bit. Or you can use a hairdryer on your hand just to warm it through. This scent on this one is kind of like a woody scent with a bit of cinnamon added to it. Definitely not as strong or potent as the Bryolin one. But again, it's a nice clean smell. This one was literally quite a punchy one up here. This one's sort of just under halfway. And it's a good product. Nice thing is as well is it is water soluble. So you can take a comb with you to work or wherever you go and run it under cold water, warm water, restyle, remodel your hair and everything, which is nice. And it washes out first wash. So unlike the grease pomades and stuff like that, they've got your Vaseline and petroleum jelly, same sort of thing in there. This one is water soluble, so it will wash out a lot easier. Does have a firm hold to it, and really good for styling, holding everything in place. Good amount of definition and texture into the hair as well. Again, the same with pomades and stuff like that. You can always add more to it. So don't put a massive dollop on your hand, run it through your hair, because otherwise it's just going to clag your hair up and everything like that. Use a little bit at a time. What I do is tend to use probably about that on my hair. And I can always add more to it. But you can't take it out, obviously, once you put it in, unless you wash your hair off. And generate a good amount of heat through it. I'll then go from the back forwards, and I'll go through the sides, and then through the front, and then put it all back into style again using a wide tooth comb. Like I say, it's got a nice scent to it. I do love the scent of the first one. It is absolutely spectacular. But I do like the fact as well with this one is It's water soluble and remoldable. This one does kind of harden up in your hair. This one doesn't. It does stay softish to a degree and doesn't necessarily set. Now, all of their hair products that they do, plus the other 4 that I've got coming up to review as well, they do come in 115 mils. Now, as with the Ukraine, they do have it in their currency. So this morning I've generated through a currency converter from UAH into pounds. So for this one, kind of like the clay-ish pomade Bryolin grease hair product, £7.45. And with this one, the clay, this comes in at £7.75. Now, I've noticed this with all of their products. Everything obviously has to have CPSR checks and stuff done on it. All cosmetics in Europe and the UK do. I've not noticed any problems, issues with either of them, flaky skin or anything like that. And I'm very surprised at how cheap they are, if you know what I mean, because these to me look like the sort of ones that you could go into a barber or some of these expensive men's grooming shops and stuff like that that are going to cost you like 15, 20 quid. And I'm surprised at how well they perform. The price, the same with the beard oils as well. They look like they should be sort of like 15, 20 quid at least. They're so good. I like the little touches that they do with them. Each one's different colour tins for the product. There's gold ones, black ones, green ones, blue ones, all sorts of different colours and stuff like that. The way that everything is literally so easy to read, instructions to what it's supposed to do and when it was created, and they don't kind of like hold anything back. It's like, this is what is in it, this is what it does, this is how it performs. Obviously everyone's idea is slightly different to everyone else's and stuff, but they're such good products. Which one would I use more out of them both? I would tend to use a classic grease pomade or a hybrid pomade over possibly the Bryolin, but it is very, very close. I do like the matte look as well. I have actually got it on my hair this morning, and I do like that reworkability of it, because sometimes pomade can be a bit of a nightmare, if you know what I mean, sort of washing it out. It's one of those things that build up over a few days is quite cool. The more you use it, the better your hair seems to get. So it can be a bit of a fag at times trying to sort of like get your hair to that sort of point that you want it, sort of like on the second, third day, once it starts getting a bit of natural oils back into it once you washed it. I would say I would probably use the clay slightly more than this one, but I love the scent more on this one than I do this one. So they both got their plus points and their negative points, but for the price of them, absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to score them top marks on it. Love the designs that they do, that whole sort of rockabilly, psychobilly sort of look to it. Americana, because they do look like they've come from America with their labelling and everything on there, which was the kind of look that they've gone for. So I'm scoring them top marks, 20 out of 20 for me, because they are fantastic products. And I defy anyone to go out and get them and not like them, especially with the beard products as well. They're such a top range so far. Although I do have 4 other products to review, so it'll be interesting to see if there's consistency between all of them. Now, I have heard that their website and everything obviously is in Russian or Ukraine, which I've had a few comments on that. Now, I don't have a problem because I do it from my iPad and I run everything through Chrome, and so that is automatically translating everything for them, or for me, so I can actually read up and do my notes and everything on the reviews that I do for Scissor Hands. If you do have any problems, send them a direct message. I will be putting links down below on Instagram. The customer service with them is absolutely fantastic. They usually get back to me within a couple of minutes and everything, and they will help you out from there, because he does speak more English than I speak Russian. But fantastic products from Scissor Hands. Thank you so much to them for sending them through. Very interested to see what the next 2 hair products are like, which I'll be doing in a week's time. But there you go. those are 2 hair products from Scissor Hands. And I hope you have enjoyed that review. Should anyone have any questions, any comments, please feel free to comment. I do reply and read each and every single comment down below. And thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful bank holiday. I hope the weather does clear up a little bit because it is looking well moody out there. But I have another review coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But thank you guys. Have a great day. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on looking after each other. Keep on growing those beards. Keep on loving each other. Look forward to seeing you in the next review from the Bearded Berserker. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for your time.